Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the top 3 best champions, in my opinion, to use a power booster on. So a power booster is like a booster, so there's an attack booster, there's a health booster, but there's also these special power boosters, which means that if your champion does lots and lots of damage with their special attacks, they can gain power back very easily, and it's very helpful for chaining on special attacks. And there's a few champions, especially mutant champions, I'd say, who work really well because they've got lots of prowess charges, and that's why at number 3 I have my boy Magneto here. So Magneto's been in almost every list at this point, like every top 5, top 3, top 10, whatever you want, he is in the list, and that is because he's got so much utility right now. And as you're going to see right here, because when we get to around 40 prowess stacks, or 35, and you fire off this SP3, you can actually gain back a lot of power, which means your rotation will be much quicker to get back to another SP3 and let that off. And even without the power booster, you can see we've got all those bleeds, but we're already back to a bar of power, and we're ramping up just a bit more so we can get to the second SP3, because as we know, Magneto's SP3 is the biggest damage dealing SP he has out of all of them. So yeah, Magneto's a pretty good option for this, but he's not the best, and that is why he's third on this list, but he is still a great option for a power booster, and there we are. But at number 2, almost number 1, but it has to be number 2 for Colossus, and Colossus is a Colossus because he is absolute beast in this game right now, and ever since his buff he's been able to do tons of things. And right here we've got the Emma Frost and Omega Red synergy, which means each armor up we're getting tons of extra special attack damage, but also when we're going to throw off our SP2, as you'll see, look at how much power we're getting back. We just got 1 bar of power back from that SP2, and so that means we can ramp up much quicker. And with the Emma Frost synergy we also get a lot of power gain, so we're already at another SP2, and when it crits the SP2, the amount of power gain back is huge. So there we got about 3/4 of a bar of power, but it's still a decent amount, and we're just ramping up to another one, and you can see he's already 50% down in 30 hits. Like, this synergy is crazy, and with the power booster it just makes him even more insane. And as you'll see with this SP2, we're getting very, very near to death, and we're still at another bar of power after that one. And now we're just going to race back up. So as we all know, it's heavy, parry, and SP2 with Colossus, but the synergy and this power booster just makes it so much easier. Probably one of the lowest hit kills for a Realm of Legends boss ever. But at number 1, we all know we had to go with Sunspot. So Sunspot, pretty much the king of power boosters, Mutant especially. Well, mainly because this guy has a lot of prowess. So what we do with Sunspot, the rotation is you want to charge heavy, let off a few SP1s, you want to have about 6 or 7 flare states, which you get from doing the SP1s, and then let off a massive SP2. And I think in this matchup we actually charge up to an SP3, so we still have enough stacks to go for 2 SP2s when we get to it. And I think we get to around 6 flare states altogether. And as you can see, we're just charging, going through the rotation, but as you'll see, when we get to that SP2, we'll be like instantly back to another SP2 with the amount of damage we get, and that's because prowess is works really well with these power boosters. And we've got the block right here, so we've got all the damage, and now we're going to let off an SP2, and Jesus Christ, did you see that? 120k damage, and we're back at another SP2, and finish the fight off right there. Absolutely insane numbers, and that is why Sunspot is the best champion to use a power booster on. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.